Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to discuss how to play original gangster Intellivision games with the new Amico controller. Alright, welcome back, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Today's show topic is we're going to be discussing the Intellivision Amico controller and if it's compatible with the OG games, like the original Intellivision games. So for today's episode, I figured I'd hook up my NVIDIA Shield to my computer and my TV. And what we're going to do is go over some of my retro games and show you how it works on, on NVIDIA Shield, and how you can even set it up to play Intellivision games. Now, I'm not condoning piracy, and just let everyone know that I'm only emulating games that I actually have the original hardware and software for. I have a giant wall of video games with like ridiculous amounts of games. So, and any of the games you see on the emulators that I don't actually have are just placeholders. They're not the actual ROM files. So, just to give an example of what is available, but I'm not doing any piracy or condoning any piracy. And I know Tommy Tellerico isn't a big fan of ROMs and emulators either, so this might not be his cup of tea. But who knows, maybe John Alvarado and other people at Intellivision have actually got plans to make this a legit thing and even get it added support. We'll get more into that shortly. Alright, so first things first, I guess we might take a little quick peek at the Discord later today too. We'll check out the Amico Discord, see how it's doing. We haven't checked it in a while.
It's been a while.
Now, sorry my voice is pretty bad, but I'm just getting over a bit of a cold that I managed to catch on Friday at work. I don't know if I caught it then, but that's when it started to hit me. Alright, so let's go to the next screen and we'll check out the NVIDIA Shield. Alright, so here is basically the NVIDIA Shield remote. It's like a nice little remote. It controls this. And some of the things that Shield is great for, if people haven't used it for, Pluto TV, your other regular apps like CTV, TSN, Sportsnet, can watch all my sports and everything. But the main thing for gaming in today's topic is we got Arc Browser and RetroArch. We'll go into RetroArch first. This is the one where you basically can put all the emulators, and once you put them in here, you can add ROMs for the games that you own, and then play them. Now, I won't go into all the details how to do that. We'll just give a quick look at some of the system ROMs that I got here. Here's the Coleco, if anyone's into that. Actually, these are just all placeholders. I don't actually have any Coleco in my collection yet, but I'd like to add it in the future. And we got some arcade classics. So this is basically the free app. What is it? RetroArch that you can download off the Google Play Store without even having to sideload it. And whoops. What is going on? Oh, maybe I do own that copy of that game. Alright. What I also got hooked up is I got a PlayStation controller hooked up to my Shield right now. So I might as well take it over for controlling the menus. There we go. That's working a little better. Alright, so how this works is basically there's a one where you can add load core or load content. Well, I used to know how to do it with RetroArch, but apparently today I don't know how. I could have swore there was something just load core. Yeah, let's try that. Oh yeah, then you can download the cores. So sadly it turned out the Intellivision core wasn't working for NVIDIA Shield from this. Like it says download a core. You go to here, and there's literally nothing for Intellivision in this list, which is surprising because they have a lot of consoles. But what I did is I just tried getting the side-loaded version, installing it on the Shield, side-loading it, and it works fine. So that's how you would do it. Who knows, maybe in the future, Intellivision, like John Alvarado, he could get some work together on the emulator side and have it like so that we get some extra compatibility thanks to Intellivision. I think that'd be a really cool thing to do. Because when you think about it, Intellivision's biggest supporters tend to be the retro gaming community that's just not ready to give up on Intellivision, like me. So what I was thinking, what they gotta do is just like how I have my PlayStation 3 controller hooked up to the Shield right now, and I'm able to control games. Or at least I was for a sec. We'll just give a basic game as an example, one that I own a copy of. Yeah, Battletoads. That's one of my favorite games. See, now that I got the game loaded, I'm basically using a PlayStation controller as the controls to play Battletoads. So the thing with this, I was thinking in the future, is what happens when the Intellivision Amico controller is launched? Will I be able to play this Battletoads emulator with it because it's hooked up to the Shield? Like if you could sync it as a controller? There we go. Sometimes, like people, admittedly so, it is a little bit hard sometimes to set up emulators and get everything working. It's not the easiest. But the Intellivision Amico forum on Discord, it seems to be doing good for helping people. See, now I'm trying to use the controllers for PlayStation. Oh, it's been a while since I played this version of Battletoads. I'm used to the arcade. There we go. Alright, so there's an example of Battletoads. The nice thing about Shield too is you can actually close the apps that you have running. So if you want to run Amico Home or something, you have a better chance of doing it. You can close the games. You don't actually open two Amico games at the same time and start getting glitches. That happened to me a lot on the other Android box. It's definitely something they need patched. Right, so the next thing I wanted to show everyone is Arc Browser. Now this is an app that I paid extra from the App Store. I think it was under $10 or something. And it just sorts all the games that you have better. than the traditional retro arch. Some people will say better, and others will be like, oh, it's not better, but I don't know. I like how it's set up. I got some of my games from my 3DO collection, like Road Rash. But anyways, what I did is I went down. Oh, there's the Battletoads, the arcade games. I definitely don't condone piracy. Let's see. So we got, yeah, the Atari. I was thinking the Atari Jaguar. Can you imagine the Intellivision Amico controller comes out and you can play Jaguar games with it? Because then you can use the number pad. Wouldn't that be sweet? Like, I don't think there's been like a new good Jaguar controller that you could hook up to Android to play these, so that'd be a pretty sweet feature right off the bat. If the Amico controller could do that, that'll be impressive. What I was thinking too is they could even make patches for the games that actually show the overlay card on the Amico screen. Wouldn't that be sweet? I would buy it for that. Now, I'm not promising anything and saying this is what Intellivision plans to do. This is just some of my hopes of what I hope the Amico controller can do. If anyone knows otherwise, that it can't do it or it's impossible, they can let us know in the chat. Speaking of the chat, I'll test that, make sure it's working. Alright, so ColecoVision, I was thinking same thing. Wouldn't it be epic if the Intellivision Amico controller comes out, works for the Shield, so then I can just pick a Coleco game and have the overlay load right up on the Amico screen. Wouldn't that be epic? Like, I could consider the Intellivision Amico controller the most epic retro controller ever made in modern times if it can pull that off. Getting the overlays to show up on the screen and be compatible over Shield. That'd be sweet. Now, I don't even know the legal issues that people want to put in the chat. Is it even a legal possibility to make the controller compatible to do that? Because does that in itself condone piracy? Or is it actually legal to do? Especially if you had people that were making reimagined games or just like old homebrew games. They could make an overlay that's compatible so that when you program the Amico controller on Shield, you can start playing your homebrews. Alright, so what's another system? Oh, here we go. So this is where I put the Intellivision Amico controller as the placeholder to show that hopefully in the future this is how it'll work. You'll have the Amico controller instead of a PlayStation controller hooked up to the Shield, and then you'll be able to start just picking whatever games you wanted to try. Now, I've got a pretty huge Intellivision collection at home. I even got like 3 different versions of the console, the Sears, the Intellivision 2, and the OG Intellivision, and I got a massive collection of the games. So I can pretty much play most of these. Let's try Burger Time. That one's usually a popular game with people. I don't know if it's going to work. So what I do is I hold L1 and it brings up that. So that I can use the number pad that way. But would it be better if I could use it like a better way? Whoa. I don't think I've played Burger Time since I was a kid, so you have to forgive me, forget what I'm trying to do here. I think I'm trying to lure these guys. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. This ain't looking good. Tried to turn right. Now people debate, is it even better to play it with the Intellivision controller? I hope. Oh. Even the PlayStation controller, this is pretty brutal. Oh man. Not a good strategy. The worst performance of Burger Time during a live stream. I don't know if anyone's done worse than this. Alright, lure him across, and then burger him. Oh, that did not work. Maybe I should just stay away from them, man. They want to go over there, that's fine by me. Oh. Burgers. It kind of reminds me of Pac-Man in a way. If anyone's looking to pick up this game, oh, you can still find it in the wild. I bought these copy of Burger Time off one of my neighbors, just off a local Kijiji ad. He was selling Intellivision games. I'm like, I'll buy them. Now I think Intellivision games aren't even that expensive still, unless Amico becomes the next big thing. Then the original games might be huge collector items. There we go. Now we're talking. Did I redeem myself or what? Holy toly. Oh. Oh. Get that burger. Yeah, I think if you could play this with one hand on a television controller, the new Amico, or even the cell phone version, I'll have to try testing that. Sadly, the new attachment for my cell phone hasn't arrived yet, but when it does, we'll do some live streaming to see how that is. Oh. Game over. Made it to level 2. So that's an idea of how in the future, if the Intellivision Amico controller is compatible with Shield, then you can run an emulator to play Intellivision games that you own and play them with your either cell phone with the Amico app or the Amico controller. That'll be sweet. Hoping either one works or both works. If they both do, that's pretty amazing. Alright, we'll see if the viewers have any requests of any other Intellivision game that they want to see us play before we wrap this stream up. Yeah, made it to 2 likes. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Now, if anyone hasn't seen the type of emulation that the Shield is capable of, it's pretty wild, right? That's why it seems weird in a way when people buy the retro consoles, like the classics and the minis, because really the only thing you need to buy is the controller. If you can buy a controller, you can just sync it to the Shield, and then you're all set to go. The consoles are basically obsolete now. It's like, you know how when cell phones came out and they replaced MP3 players, they replaced cameras, they replaced maps, they replaced so many different things. That's what NVIDIA Shield is now. Oh, Warzard's here. He says he wants to see Thunder Castle. Alright, let's check if we have that game. I think I might have it in the back of my shelf. I'll check. Dig Dug. That's one of my favorites. Doom. Did someone make a version of Doom for Intellivision? I should check that out. Easter eggs. Frogbog. That's one of my favorites. Frogger's good for Intellivision. What are we looking for again? Oh yeah, Thunder Castle. Almost there. Intellivision lives. Yeah, that's the other complicated thing when it comes to getting Intellivision games to work on this. Sometimes you'll have to put in, what do they call it, BIOSes and all that stuff. That gets a bit confusing. But there is some pretty good how-to guides to do it. Here's some learning games. That's what I need. Can get back to educational. Lock and Chase. I think that's one of the Intellivision games that might go viral if they can come out with that again. Baseball. That one used to be a lot of fun. I don't think it would be good with this type of controller, but this is a game that would be epic if it worked with the new Intellivision controllers when they sync to Shield. And we're supposed to get that update in February, right? Let's hope it happens. Night Stalker, that's another good one. Pac-Man wouldn't be too bad. Qbert, oh man, my cousin used to be so good at Qbert. I have problems with that one now. You can go through it faster. I'm just looking through the list. Oh, there's Shark Shark. If anyone's seen previous episodes, we're live streaming playing Shark Shark on the new Intellivision Amico. We might do that later today or next week. Hopefully my cell phone controller adapter will have arrived. Snafu, that's another good one. It's basically the classic worm game. Sub Hunt, I think I played that one. Oh, here it is, Thunder Castle. Alright, I think we're ready to give it a try. Hopefully it works. Famous last words. It says, in this medieval fantasy game, players take control. The quest is broken down into challenges, forest, castle. You can see that this, what is it called, the front end is actually puts a pretty nice display of the game. And when you set up the game on the emulator, the ones that you own, not pirating, you can pick what different box art you want. You could do 3D boxes. I usually put 2D boxes just because I have so many games that I don't want to backlog it with a ton of RAM used. Alright. There's even tools, YouTube clips. Oh, and I think it even offers online play. I'm not sure though. How many players? So you have to hold L1. It brings up the number pad. And you can hit 1. And then go down to E for enter. Now I think I've only played this game once or twice. Let's see. Holy fuck. This is intense. Does anyone know what button attack is? Or do I even attack? Oh shit. Dragging on my ass. Yeah. I'm winning and I don't know what the buttons are. Oh shit. Oh fuck. No. That was close. Just like I planned it. Oh god. Does anyone have a number pad around for this game? I'll have to download a picture of it so I can see what buttons do what. So you can go and change the buttons. So it must be one of the number pads, eh? Fuck. We'll check the chat. No attack, it's like Pac-Man. Oh, so there is no attacks. That's good. So I'll leave the buttons as is. Alright, so it's like Pac-Man, except in castles with dragons. This is intense. Alright, so I'm going to be looking for that special ability that makes it so I can kill enemies. Oh, is that it? Oh shit, dragon's after me. Oh fuck. Oh no. I don't think I can attack yet. Oh, there's the castle one. Still can't attack? The hell? Right, if the viewers got any more tips on how to beat this game. Oh god, I'm stuck in the grass. One tip, don't get stuck in the grass. Oh, of course I get stuck right as I say it. Oh no. Leave me alone, dragon. Go to your home. Don't you know where your home is? It's not here. Jeez Louise. Now, if I had to say, if I was in the generation where they're playing Pac-Man to death, oh, this would be a nice change, right? The graphics are arguably comparatively better. Alright, let's try it again. That was terrible the first time. See, that would be one major advantage if the Intellivision Amico controller worked to play this game. Someone can make a patch so that it actually shows the overlays. Then you'd be able to play it just like you did in the original times, but arguably a lot improved. I think that'd be worth getting the Amico controller for, even if I wasn't going to play Amico games. Just to play all the retro games like the Atari Jaguar, have the overlays programmed for it. I think it's really the future of gaming, because gamers have been focused too much on consoles. I think, oh, it's the bat what makes me able to attack. Oh. So I have to catch the bats. Oh. Oh. Damn. See, really, if Sega wanted to get back into the hardware market, they don't even need to release a console. Just release a new Sega controller and have it hook up to a page just like Amico Home, except it would just have Sega games. And then you could use your Sega controller to play any other consoles games on Shield. You can see Shield, you can't play modern consoles like say PS4 or something, but when it comes to the older stuff, you're set. Oh, fuck. I guess the trick is like Pac-Man, not to eat the bat too soon, because then you won't be close enough to get the enemy. Man, this is intense. Yeah, finally. Take that, you dragon. Holy shit, another dragon. Too far. Oh fuck, grass screw. Yeah, see, I think some of the original Intellivision games would be lucky when you go to emulate them, because there's not really any buttons that you even have to map. The controller is already mapped for you automatically, which is nice. So hypothetically, if the Amico controller does come out soon, and it works with Shield, holy fuck, man, I'll never catch him. Wow. Too bad. Almost had him that time. Oh fuck, man, I was stuck on the wall. Alright. I think that's pretty good for Thunder Castle. Check and see if there's any other games you want to try out before we wrap up the stream. If any of the viewers got ones that they want to see. Maybe we'll take a look at some of the ones that we think might go viral. There is a new Tron movie coming out. I don't know if anyone's heard. Who knows? People laugh, but wouldn't it be funny if Tommy could work out a deal to get a new Intellivision game, Tron, for the new movie, Disney's? If he could pull off the license for that, that'd be epic. But as Darius would say, that's just another high hope. There's no chance, or very slim chance, that that could happen. Now I do have Tron, so we can play Deadly Discs if we want. It's one of the games when I was collecting Intellivision, I'm like, man, that's one of the first ones I gotta get, is Tron. I like Tron. See, it's based on the Walt Disney movie. That'd be so sweet, eh? Disney's coming out with a new Tron. They're like, hey, Amico, you want to make a game? Give them the license. Family fun. The new Tron game. I'm a big disc golf fan, so that's why I like Tron too. The idea of throwing discs. Alright, so teleport from room to room, give you a chance to catch enemies off guard. There are 2 skill levels. The higher you score, the harder the game becomes. Do good and your enemies will move faster and become more accurate. And the discs will start to go faster. It's been a while since I played this one. It's been a while. Oh shit. It's hard to aim. I know. Got it. Oh, fucker. Oh. So I have to hit triangle to throw it up, and R1 or R2 to throw it down. Fuck. This is a hard game. Well, it's nice. It looks like the emulator added a pause feature. Looks like it freezes at the end of the game. So we'll just restart it. Oh, I can use the analog. You can use the right analog to throw the discs, whatever direction you want. This is epic. Oh. The hell, it doesn't get him on the backs here? Oh, I'm running so slow. Gotta try the other analog, or the other D-pad. Alright, I recommend using the D-pad to run, and throwing the discs with the right analog. Ah. Oh. Got him. Yeah, I guess I just have to worry about it on the when it's thrown. Oh. There we go. This combination of the D-pad and analog is epic. What the hell? Like that, bitch. Oh. Oh. No. Oh. Here when I thought I started to do good. Oh. That was a really dumb start. Why am I walking so slow? So for I guess some of these Intellivision games, using the D-pad numbers wasn't even really needed. But the ones that it is, it'll be epic to play it with the Amico controller. Oh. Yeah, it's hard to imagine how good this game was back in the day, because it didn't really have many other games of its type. Still to this day, I don't think there's really too many disc throwing games like this. It's a neat concept. I think this was like a system seller back in the day. Fuck, man, this is so difficult. Why was I doing so good there for a while and then just fell apart? Hey, no, bro, how's it going? Alright, so what other games do people want to see? Let's see. Close Tron for now. Skiing. This is the one that supposedly is going to come out from the Germans, that they made a new version. My dad actually used to like playing this game. Now I do got 2 or 3 copies of it on my shelf. Let's go Slope 1. Course 2. To be fair, I'm not even sure what that does. Uh-oh. You can tell I'm a little rusty. Oh yeah, I can jump. Now this skiing game was actually surprisingly addictive, as simple as it looks. There's probably a few other web versions that have come out, but you never know. If Intellivision made a really good skiing game, this can actually be fun. I think some people that play this game will be a lot better than me. See if we can get some speed going. And the controls are so touchy. Oh. Seems like I can get speed going, but then the slightest turn, all of a sudden you just stop. Is it just me, or is this level ridiculously long, too? Probably because I'm going so slow. Oh. Well, at least you don't die. Yeah, I just gotta try to use jump more. Yay! Holy, that was a long time. Alright, I think I had enough of that game. So hopefully the German version will be a little bit more fun than that one aged. That's a hard game. Oh, Utopia. This is the one I keep telling people that this is like the first world building game, sort of like SimCity. So since it's the first one, all you have to do to sell the Intellivision or the Amico idea, come out with Utopia, put an ad on YouTube, and just say the first world building game ever, remastered and re-released on Amico, and with the help of the creator of the oof sound, and then put allegedly, just to really tweak it to the haters, right? But can you imagine if Utopia ends up becoming the next Minecraft or the next Roblox, and it's for Amico? It has that type of potential, I think. I don't know if anyone's tried this game. I got it for Christmas when I was like, can't remember how old. Maybe I was like 10 years old or something, or younger, 8 years old. Like, yeah, it's from 1982. I was 2 years old when it came out. So I didn't get it till I was a bit older. Now, to make the next Utopia, the all-time Minecraft, or the next Roblox, all they have to do is make a level editor. Pretty sure if they release it with a level editor and allow players on the Amico home network to share levels with each other, it's all they need for the next big viral game. See if it even works. Oh. I'm surprised. The compatibility, not to jinx it, but for this emulator, it seems to play most games pretty flawlessly. Even better than I expected. Like having the analog automatically map to the disc throwing in Tron, that was epic. I don't know. pick. There we go. So I'm the orange cube. I can build stuff, I think. Yeah, so you can put fishing ships and stuff. Remember how like world building games you have to build like ship docks and things? Yeah, so that's Utopia. I won't play it too long because it's like a world building game, takes forever, but maybe I'll try it one more time. So I think this built the ship dock last time. Oh, I built that grass stuff. It'd be easier if I had to overlay, right? I don't remember how to play the game either. It's been so long. I think that stuff I built there is grass. Like crops that I can harvest. It is. That's Utopia. So hopefully the updated version of that one. This could be the system seller or controller seller for Amico. Could raise the money all the way to get the console made. I don't even think they need the console. All they need to do is sync it to Shield and we're all set to go. Maybe A. Yeah, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So I'll show you how to fix the titles for it. So that's the Tarmine one. You go here, Tools, Fix Match. Try Game Database. No, none for that. Try this one. No. Alright, so what you could do if that happens, which does happen pretty often, go different name. You could just put advanced. So that's the one. There. Now it's patched it already. You can look at the box art even, eh? Too bad the box art didn't show you the overlay. Wow, that's a pretty cool artwork. So I think this game has potential to be the next Diablo. I'll show you what I mean. Not sure what's happening here. Seems like hitting 2 makes that move. So see how this is like Diablo? You're running around in a dungeon. Oh. So this game is pretty addictive. Obviously they don't have the license for Dungeons and Dragons anymore, so they'll have to call it Cloudy Mountain. I think that's how they get around it. Well, out of arrows. Huh. Who knows? Maybe this bat doesn't really hurt you. So it's kind of a neat thing. Sometimes dungeon crawler games can get really popular. So who knows? Maybe the next Cloudy Mountain. It could be the next Diablo. Come on, why isn't it picking it up? There. So C picks up items. There, shot that little piece of shit. Can I pick that up? Apparently not. Uh-oh. Shot it. Didn't do anything. The hell am I supposed to do? There we go. Later, bitch. Now here, the Amico controller for the new version would be epic if it had some sort of map that you could look down on your screen and see a map. That'd be sweet. Keep thinking I'm supposed to pick those up. There, I picked those up. Oh, can't pick those up. Oh fuck, man, that guy's just so fast. You're gonna have to be ready to shoot. Oh fuck. Tried shooting and it didn't. See how fast he came? Yeah, so I guess we'll exit this. We've seen how that game works. That definitely has potential, I think, for Amico. Especially if they make a level editor, so it's also like Roblox and Minecraft, but with Diablo. Now, well, Astro Smash, people are playing that one already. I haven't downloaded it yet for Amico, because I'm not really too big of a fan of those type of shooter games, but hopefully when I get some extra money, maybe I'll get it. Alright, what was the other one? Oh yeah, Tanks. Or no. What's the game that Tanks comes on? It's like a 3-pack game. Not Armor Battle. Looks similar though. Yeah, people laugh and say that Intellivision doesn't have any good properties, but I think they got lots of good ones. Obviously, all their games aren't the best ever, but what console can say that? Kool-Aid? Yeah, I've got like 5 copies of Blackjack. For some reason, that's always a common game to find for sale. River Raid. Oh, that's a good one. Scooby-Doo? That's interesting. I used to like playing Star Strike, but I don't think it aged too good. Tower of Doom. That one looks good too, huh? Fuck, I didn't see the game anywhere there. Triple Action, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, there it is. If anyone hasn't tried Triple Action, this is the one where the tank game comes from, that Tommy showed the demo for, where him and John Alvarado were playing tanks against each other. So we want tanks. And 1. I don't know if you can play it 1 player. Alright, hitting X goes forward. And moving the analog changes the tank's direction. Oh, and square is shoot. I think you have to be careful because you can shoot your own tank. Oh, way off. Now there are other consoles like Wii that came out with tank games like this, but I still think that if Intellivision has a good tank game, they could do well with it. Yeah, the controls are a bit wonky. Like, I can get used to them a little bit. Man, they're not easy. You have to like turn the tank and then... Lucky that no one else is moving. Now you can see how this would be a fun party game, especially if you had 4 people playing. People could just turn on their cell phone and join in. Now some people are always going to debate what does Amico bring that's anything different. I think it's just nice that people that are like sitting next to you on the couch, like, hey, that game looks like fun, can I join in? But like, sure, just download the Amico home app on your controller or on your cell phone, and you can start using it as a controller. Join right in. I guess in the old days, people would just have a whole bunch of controllers for their console around, but I think a lot of people, especially in the younger generation, they like the idea of using their cell phones for stuff. Especially once we get that souped up version of the cell phone. As soon as that arrives, we'll do a live stream. Hopefully it arrives next week. That's what I'm hoping, like maybe in time for February, we'll get Amico home, working with Shield. And my controller attachment will arrive. There we go. Starting to feel like I know how to drive the tank now. Let's just try doing racing laps around the level. I think what throws me off is it's like an RC controller, where you have to like turn the controller in the way that the tank is aiming. Uh-oh. Oh, you got 1 point. I shot myself. Just when I started bragging that I knew what I was doing. Wonder how many points it goes up to. Holy, how many bullets can I fire? 2. Oh, we both died. Yeah. Oh. Maybe it's 14 for the win. Still going. Alright, well, we'll exit this game. Got the idea of how that one works. Now, the other game that comes with the Amico, I heard in the future, is the plane one from Triple Action, so we'll try it, but I think it's really difficult. Even Saggy Melons was saying when she played it, it was hard. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I see what she means. This game is a challenge. Oh, you can just fly through the screen. That's good. Can I shoot or something? The other plane's gonna win just by not playing. That's the best way for a television. If you want to be a winner, don't play. Haters will love that quote. The hell? I swore you could shoot. Oh. Oh, there it is. Square shoot. Why I couldn't figure that out, I don't know. I can't shoot the other planes. Well, I guess finding the shoot button was useless. I can't shoot anything anyway. There, I got it. Yay. I'm starting to catch up to the player who's not even playing. Yeah, it's funny. Planes are very fragile, it seems. Slightest mistake steering and you just drop out of the sky. physics are not very forgiving. Alright, so that's how you play the playing game. I was kind of wondering, what was the original Shark leg? I think I have it in my collection. Oh, it's not compatible with the original Shark. So sadly we can't play that one. I'm tempted to see what the Scooby-Doo one is. Can we actually play it? No, doesn't like it either. Well, at least the compatibility is pretty good with some games. Now, if there is a compatibility issue, sometimes you can go right into RetroArch and load it from there, and sometimes it'll work even better. I don't know if they got River Raid coming out, but man, that was a good game. I think. Oh yeah. Yeah, this was one of my favorite games growing up as a kid. I used to love playing this game. Oh, fuck. I think you can actually run out of fuel in this game. I hope I'm collecting it. What got me? No fuel? Now really, they could take all these Intellivision licenses that they still have, make level editor versions of the games, and release them. I think it would do well. I don't know for sure, but level editors in these type of games, they are pretty popular. Huh. Weird. Looks like none of the buttons want to work for Pac-Man. Alright. Seems like this is the Atari version. Oh, neither Atari works. Weird. That's the thing with emulation. It's not always a for sure thing. Microsurgeon. I used to play this game. This is the one where it could use two Intellivision controllers at the same time. It'd be neat if they did that as a new feature. Two Amico controllers at the same time. So this is one where you have to like go through the bloodstream and try to cure different diseases. It's a bit hard to play with the current controls, but you get the idea. Holy shit, we made it up to 12 views for this live Intellivision stream, so thanks everyone for tuning in. So I'll just give an idea of other games that we'll try to see if they can get working with the Intellivision Amico controller. So yeah, we might be able to play 3DO games with Amico, arcade games. Some of my favorite arcade games: Ninja Turtles, Simpsons, Battletoads, Nubba Jam, Atari, the Jaguar. That's a big one because it's got that fancy controller that needs the Amico controller to play. The Lynx, ColecoVision, another one with that number pad style controller. We'll have to get into Coleco. I heard it's a pretty good console. I think I played it a bit with my friends. Dreamcast, that one emulates nicely on Shield. So maybe we can play Amico controller and play Bomberman or something. That'd be sweet. Rush 2049, that's a really good one. If anyone's ever played that game. The Famicom, maybe we could play it with the Amico controller. Then all the Intellivision games. Neo Geo, NES, N64, DS, PlayStation, PSP, Sega. Oh, you know what I just realized? Oh no, there it is. I was going to say I thought I forgot to add my TurboGrafx collection, but it's there. And Virtual Boy. Virtual Boy's got some pretty good games. I was lucky to add it to my collection. I might have to replace the lens for it, but I haven't had to yet. So I played Wario Land. That's one of the games that I own for Virtual Boy. It's actually really good. Now who knows, maybe we can play Virtual Boy with the Amico controller. Yeah, so people can put in the chat, what do they think about my retro game collection and running it on Shield? Is it pretty epic or what? I don't know, when I was a kid, I always dreamed about having all my consoles and all my games just at my fingertips, so I didn't have to hook up a whole bunch of wires and get all these consoles out. Especially like the arcade ones, those are hard to hook up and have space for. Yeah, Rush 2049. That's such a good game. Yeah, so I guess we'll wrap it up. If anyone wants to put in the chat too, are they excited for the Amico controller? What's the most they would pay? I think a fair price for the Amico controller is anywhere between 2 and 300. I think selling it for less than 200 doesn't really seem to make sense. Just because, like, man, it's a pretty high-tech piece of equipment, a screen and everything. It's basically like a cell phone, for God's sakes. You don't want to be selling cell phones for less than 200. That'd be too cheap. Alright, so yeah, thanks again everyone, and hopefully we'll get some Intellivision Amico games. We'll live stream some of those soon too. Sadly, I don't have it on my Shield. It's on my other Android box, and we'll hook that up next time. Alright, so bye for now, and if anyone wants to help out with my offers, I'll show those right now. Help me and help you. Alright, Patreon, thanks a million to all the patrons. Society 6, Finishing Quick, my specialty, t-shirts, bed sheets, both popular with the ladies. Hideout TV, pays you to watch videos, Swagbucks to shop, GameKit to try games, and free Bitcoin is a wallet system for crypto. They give you tiny bits of free crypto every time you log in. If you check your emails, you can do a Wheel of Fortune type spin, win all these wicked prizes, keep putting it in your wallet, and then you can even collect interest. But just make sure you follow all your regional laws, including for the virtual mate sex machine. It's for adults and men only. Ladies need one, they know who to call. Just kidding. And make sure to check out my website too. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate it. Bye for now. Oh, have a Amico day. Thank you. Oh yeah, big shout out to Warzard the Board Time Lord, the Nobro.